the revolutionary new research.
A lot of us are overdosing on antioxidant vitamins.
The Dr. Oz announcement.
I am officially lowering my recommendation. I'm going to give you my bottom line on this.
Plus, ancient holistic secrets for glowing skin revealed. Next.
Revolutionary research has scientists rethinking the war on cancer. New studies claim antioxidant supplements and foods may not actually fight disease, but instead be linked to an increased risk of cancer. In your effort to do the right thing, are you overdosing on supplements? Well, I'm concerned enough that today I'm changing one of my key recommendations. Here's why. Could antioxidants, once touted as the holy grail for cancer prevention, actually cause more harm than good? One of the greatest scientists of the last 100 years, Nobel Prize-winning geneticist James Watson, says yes. Watson, who helped discover DNA, the building block of human biology, stunned the medical community this year. He wrote, "The time has come to seriously ask whether antioxidant use seems to slightly shorten the lives of those who take them." He questions whether antioxidant supplements cause more cancer than they prevent. This groundbreaking new theory is stirring controversy, but the latest research appears to back up Watson's claims. Today, the answer to the question, have doctors been wrong about antioxidants? Dr. Russell Greenfield of the University of North Carolina School of Medicine says the role of antioxidant supplements need to be re-evaluated. Dr. Greenfield, do you really believe that these supplements that we've been touting all this time, that so many Americans take, could actually be causing cancer?
I do, simply because we're probably getting too many of them. Look, we've all bought into this. We've all drunk the Kool-Aid, per se. I was a big fan of this. I've taken antioxidant supplements for a long time, recommended them to my patients, because we believe that antioxidants are essentially the same as saying healthy. So we take antioxidants in order to stay healthy. Why? Because we know that there are plenty of them in vegetables and fruits, which we absolutely positively know to be good for us. So let's underscore that from the get-go. We're not talking about the foods. We're talking about the supplements being potentially problematic. Antioxidants are a necessary part of the body's functionings. They take care of some dangerous compounds and things that happens in cells that might prevent us from getting sick. But as it turns out, some of those compounds might actually be necessary in order to promote our good health. If we have too many antioxidants, we may actually be driving some of the very same things that we've been trying to prevent, actually messing with some of the machinery of the immune system, getting a paradoxical effect. So it's one of those things where, you know, ordinarily think something that's good for us, we take more, it's got to be better for us. Maybe not in this instance.
This is America, but more is not always better.
Right.
I'm going to come back to that theme. Let me first try to explain to everybody this new antioxidant theory and what this research really demonstrates to us. So let's say this is your body. Notice we built it out of glass, because a lot of us have glass houses that we hide behind. And this is truly, I think, valuable to understand with the dogma of antioxidants. So the balloons inside your body, this glass shelter, represent free radicals. Now, what is a free radical? Think of free radical as this, you know, this teenager that's gone crazy. And there's all kinds of weird things. They have some good things they can do, but sometimes they're acting out and doing things they oughtn't do. And many of you have experience with that as well. So you've got dark balloons. Those are the toxins that are in the environment that cause free radicals. So again, the free radicals made by the environment. And down here are the red ones, the red free radicals that are naturally made by our body. So once again, black free radicals made by environmental toxins, red free radicals made by your body naturally. The body has a natural balance. Doctors used to think, myself included, that if you can get all of these free radicals out of the body, you're good to go. No free radicals, no craziness, everyone's behaving themselves inside your body, no problems, especially problems like cancer. Along came antioxidants. And antioxidants, very simply, are designed to accomplish just that. Right? They very effortlessly allow your body to get rid of some of these free radicals that are hanging out on the inside. So you open the door, antioxidants get in there, they start cleaning these out, they get rid of all these bad free radicals you don't want to have in there, and as they do that, you get less and less and less in here. Now, where does that leave you? Well, in theory, antioxidants are good, but the new research is arguing that we actually want some of these free radicals in here, that maybe we are overdoing it with these antioxidant vitamins and pills that we're recommending to everybody. Instead, what you really want to do is take some of the ones that your body are making naturally and put these free radicals back in the body. And as you do that, you sustain the body with what it needs. The question is, how much? What's the right dose of free radicals in your body, and what's the right dose of antioxidants you need to get that correct dose, especially if you want the appropriate kinds of free radicals? So let me ask you all a question. How many of you, put your hands up, are taking antioxidant supplements? Put your hands up. Yeah. Well, we actually surveyed you all coming in and got about that number, which is that 1/3 of our audience in our survey are taking one or more antioxidant pills a day. So Dr. Greenfield, is that wise? Are all antioxidant supplements created equal? Which ones are the ones that concern you with regard to this new research?
It's a great question because not all antioxidants are exactly the same. You know, we have a whole range of them, and I'm surprised actually because most studies would suggest that the majority of people are taking a multivitamin, which also has a lot of antioxidants in it. So let's talk about some of the ones that are taken most commonly, like vitamin A, for example. One of the aspects of vitamin A is called beta-carotene. It's a pro-vitamin A. And it's as natural as it comes. It's in yellow vegetables and fruits and things like that. So taking it should be good for us, right? Except in smokers specifically, when people take high amounts of beta-carotene, it actually drives certain forms of cancer, placing people at increased risk. You look at vitamin C. I mean, everybody knows taking vitamin C is good for you. There's actually no data suggesting, no good data suggesting that taking vitamin C in supplement form helps prevent cancer. Certainly, eating fruits and vegetables, getting your vitamin C that way, is good for you, but no data strongly suggesting that supplemental vitamin C helps prevent cancer. Vitamin E, another natural antioxidant, but men who take large amounts of vitamin E have been shown to be at increased risk for prostate cancer. And selenium, an antioxidant mineral. Many people know about this. In high dosages, has been shown in one large study to increase the incidence of certain forms of skin cancer by 25%. And in recent data, even to counteract the effects of getting selenium from your diet in helping to prevent pancreatic cancer.
So to that point, if we know that getting these antioxidant nutrients from foods seem to be good for us, and supplements don't seem to be getting us that same benefit, you want people to avoid antioxidant supplements?
No, I don't think that's the message here. I think Watson has actually done a real service to us in saying we need to hold this discussion and collectively take a deep breath and say, do we move forward in this regard or not? Even people who are being conscientious about holding to a healthy diet probably aren't getting all the nutrients they need, including antioxidants. So a good multivitamin for most people is a good idea. But again, it comes down to reading those labels. How much do you actually need? Because frankly, a lot of us are overdosing on antioxidants, and that's where the concern is coming into play.
Did you just hear Dr. Greenfield? He's arguing with some data that a lot of us are overdosing on antioxidants. I want you to be thinking about that, because the advice we're about to give you is critically important to make sure that's not happening. Let me transition from the supplements you take in pill form, liquid form, to the foods that are now being manufactured with antioxidant vitamins added into them. And we've brought you some examples here. Walk us through these. Do these make sense to you?
Well, you know, this stuff drives me crazy, and it really should drive everybody crazy. You know, so splashed across the front of the box or bottle is now contains antioxidants, which sounds awesome because, again, antioxidants means healthy, right? Well, when we eat our fruits and veggies, and now we're getting some more antioxidants from this manufactured food and this highly processed food and this other food over here, and now from our sodas and stuff like that, you know, there's not a lot in each of these things, but you add them up, you're actually getting a fair amount just from your diet. Then you add supernormal, excessive amounts from supplementation, you could actually be placing yourself at increased risk. But beyond that, these are not real foods. These are manufactured foods. They're highly processed. We shouldn't be eating these things anyway.
So look at these blueberries here. Okay, it's blueberry pancake mix. It says plus antioxidants. You all see that? And notice, you know, contains no real fruit, which is, you know. Now, we mock these up sometimes, but this is, you know, this is what you're actually, if you're looking carefully, what you'll notice. So let's go over this again. I'm going to give you my bottom line on this. You want a low-dose multivitamin. Now, what does that mean? That means you want the amounts of nutrients in that multivitamin that you could actually get if you've eaten the right foods. Taking more than that gives you a pharmaceutical dose of a vitamin, which you don't want. You want a regular dose that a human being like you or your ancestors would have naturally gotten from food. This is such a concern to me that today I am officially lowering my recommendation for the amount of vitamin A that you supplement with. I've always been in more of the 3,500 range, even though there have been many that think that more than that's okay. But today, I feel firmly that we ought to lower the recommendations of vitamin A For our viewers, the 2,500 international units. There are a lot of companies that I've noticed are beginning to offer supplements at these lower doses, which is a good thing. Now, remember, my first choice overall is to get them from real foods if you can. So, do you know how much broccoli you would need to eat for your daily dose of the powerful antioxidant vitamin C? Is it A, less than a cup, B, 3 cups, or C, 10 cups? The answer is next.